What is it like to play against Cooper Kupp and just his ability to find ways to get open?
Cooper's a special talent. I had the opportunity to play against him multiple times, being in the division over the last couple of years. And Sean does a great job of finding unique ways of getting them open. Cooper does a great job of understanding how to attack DB's leverages and make it think that he's going one way and end up going the opposite. So we know we have our hands full. We got with 3 weeks left, 120 some odd receptions. And that's a very high clip, especially with 3 games remaining in the season. So we understand that he's going to get his share of passes Sunday. We just have to make sure that he can't get behind us and making those big plays when he do get those targets.
How has that offense evolved with Stafford at the helm of it as opposed to what you saw with Jared Goff over the years there?
I'd probably say it's more passes down the field, a lot less screens involved. I thought they did a lot. I mean, they still have the screen game in there, like the bubble screen, running back screen every now and then. But, now it just seems like they're attacking more down the field now. I guess it's more of a air-free offense now is what it seems like, watching them on film and whenever I get opportunity to watch them on TV. But those guys are very explosive. As we saw the game they played against the Cardinals, started very slow, but I believe they scored like almost every drive, after coming out of halftime. So we know what these guys are capable of. We just have to make sure that we're on our P's and Q's for 4 quarters.
What was it like going against Stafford when he was with Detroit? You got any memories you'd like to share of that?
Oh, man, Matthew has just always been, to me, I always thought that he was, unappreciated in the league. Just his arm power, just the way he was able to throw the ball. He was just a very solid quarterback, gunslinger. That's what we always called him. Leading up into game plan week. Trying to play against those guys. But now it just seemed like he has talent all over the place. At pretty much every position on the field. You got good tight ends, you got 3 solid receivers, a defense that can help you out. So he has finally have a solid team around him that can help him win and not only just put everything on his shoulders. He can just go out there and play some not carefree football, but stress-free football.
Team-wise, when you talk about the mental resilience of this club, it seems like every week there's something. You add COVID too. You find out about Dalvin.
Yeah.
Do you say, oh, of course something's happening this week? I mean, how do you guys handle that?
Well, with COVID and all the other issues that we have to deal with day to day, we just have to take the season by each day. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So we just have to make sure that we're prepared with the guys that are here or the guys that are like in a situation like what happened today. We have to make sure that Madison was making sure that he got his looks that he needed yesterday, but now his number is called to be, the number 1 guy. So I believe we have Coach Zim and Rick does a great job of making sure, we have, not only A1 talent, but talent that's able to go out there and produce when the starter is not available to play. So we have all the confidence in the world in our backs to go out there and produce, just as if Dalvin was here.
You were a starter from the jump, but Cam is now going to get an opportunity to start some really big games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything that you've seen in him lately that reinforces the belief that he's ready for those, or like anything you've tried to share with him for this home stretch?
Yeah, I know Cam is ready. He understands that these games are huge in this state of the season. Obviously, we understand that we have to win these games in order to get where we want to go. But I think Cam is more than ready. I think he played very, 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 very well last week. Had great leverage all game, tackled well, had a forced fumble in that game. So very alert. And I just think with Cam is just with him just being in the game. It's almost like a shooter. You want to be able to get into a flow, and it was hard for him to get into a flow when he's getting 3 plays in, 10 plays off. 5 plays on, 7 plays off. So now with him having the opportunity of being in there, understanding the flow of the game, because that's hard as well. You know, you want to be able to understand the flow of the game, what the team is doing in certain situations. It was hard for him to grasp that on the snap count that he was on, but he's more than ready. Got a lot of game time under his film, up under his belt from last year. A lot of good film on tape this year. So I got all the confidence in the world that he'll go out there and ball out for us.
Patrick, how much do you kind of live for these big games Sunday? I mean, playoff atmosphere,
Oh, yeah.
big crowd. How much do you thrive on this kind of
This is why
situation?
This is why you play the game. And I don't know if you guys have seen my energy level change over the last 2 games, but these games are make or break in this point of the season, and I just want to be able to show these guys, give these guys the energy, because like I tell them all the time, I'm 11 years in. I played in 3 playoff games. That's not a lot to be in the league for 11 years, but you just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get and when that opportunity presents itself. So therefore, you have to make the best of these opportunities right now, because this team won't be the same next year. And I love this group, and I just want to make sure we maximize that, so it won't be like, dang, I wish we should have done that. Dang, I wish we should have did this. So I think we're going in the right direction. We got 3 games left to see where the season is going to end. But I got utmost confidence in us that we can go out here and prepare each and every week to try to get those dubs.
Every time you guys get to 500, you can't get above 500. I mean, you haven't been there all season.
Well, that's in the past. All we can do is just, focus on the games that's in front of us. Now we're at 500 now, and we got a big game in front of us Sunday. So our focus on, all of our focus is on right now is just trying to find a way to beat the Rams.
Patrick, from your view of things, I guess, why did it not work out with Bashaud Breeland?
I really can't tell you. As far as what we've seen in the DB room, like, he's one of us. He's always here coming to work. Don't want to get into many details on what happened on the field, but apparently things didn't go the way that the organization viewed it. The decision that was made, obviously above my pay grade and out of my hands, but. We just have to make sure that we're preparing with the guys that we have available. It's a great opportunity for Cam to go out there and showcase what he's been working on all summer, and also kind of like in the shadows of Breeland not really having an opportunity to play. But now this opportunity presents itself, so now it's time to go ball. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Merry Christmas,
All right.
guys.
Well